Of all the resources Burkina Faso have, they've not been able to build even more than 5,000 kilometers of road. Today, as we are speaking, when our politicians go around building first coach, second coach roads, he is building asphalted overland roads. How many years? And today, the person that is building roads, the person that is giving hope to the people, we have some people coming from nowhere to tell them that, you know what, we are ready to give you life. In fact, if they want to give life, they should go to Congo, they should go to South Sudan, they should go there, and the mess they caused there, they should go and put it together, take it back to their country. Enough is enough. We are ready to rise up and say enough is enough. It is now. They can never keep us in the fear or the circles of imperialism. No way. We are ready to detach ourselves and say enough is enough. And this is the time that African youth need to read through the lines and see and realize the truth. The same way they did to Nkrumah, they use the same people. And this is a warning that goes to all African leaders. That's right. That they sit back and allow themselves to be used by the imperialists. Exactly. Anytime there has been any elimination of any African good leader, it is great. We use our own people against us.
Just as they are doing right now in Ivory Coast.
And we are sending a strong warning to the Ivory Coast leader, the president of Ivory Coast. If you are a brother and you sit down with our enemy, you become our enemy. Simple. We are not our brother again. Warning to them. Warning to them. And we are sending a strong warning to the president of Ghana to send a strong warning as far as diplomacy is concerned to the president and the consulate of Ghana for Ivory Coast that enough is enough. We are never going to sit down and allow this to happen again. If we believe in African unification, if we celebrate 6th March, which is our independence, that Nkrumah actually linked it to the total liberation of Africa, we are saying today that as he is a president, he should respect that quote of Nkrumah and also believe in the vision of Nkrumah by sending a message to the Ivorian president that, my brother, you are stepping on the toes of the lion. Don't do this as a brother, because if you do, we are never going to sit back and watch you. If we can't get hold of you, you have your families. Start coming after them. Tell them we are coming.
If we sell a brother, the buyer will never. Enough is enough. If y'all let anything happen to this great African president, I guarantee y'all will feel our energy all around this world. And I'm speaking from the U.S. Y'all need to worry about Mega, because America ain't never been great to my people. Why y'all over there messing with Africa when we got problems right here at home? Why y'all trying to do him like Gaddafi? Y'all hate when my people stand up for their people and they actually support the people. Are y'all mad because he's giving his citizens free health care, free education, when y'all would never do that in America? I cannot stand these colonizers, man. Real talk. I love a strong African leader. Somebody that actually stand with his people or go to war with them, dress like them, work out with them. Look at our president. Look what he built like. Look where his mindset is. That's why they can't even control America, and y'all get mad every time one of my people do something great. If y'all let anything happen to this man, I guarantee you, y'all gonna feel an energy and a rage like never before. Real talk, man. No, what's up with these Uncle Tom generals, 4-star generals, whatever you want to be? But I guarantee you, that general wouldn't want to look at me one-on-one in the ring. Real talk, man. If anybody, man, repost this until the whole world know about it. So if anything happened to them, we can go ahead and go up in an uproar and give these people what they really want. The time is coming and Babylon will fall.
You will never get freedom until you take it.
They are coming to honor life Ibrahim Traore. Yes, you heard me right. They are coming, and by they, the West are coming to honor life Ibrahim Traore. They have tried covertly over 20 times. Now they're being direct. And you know why I know they're being direct and they're coming for him? Because I have seen this playbook before many, many times. I've seen this playbook for Muammar Gaddafi. I have seen it for the Middle East. I have seen it for different countries around the world that are destabilized. The guy, Langley is his name. I'll put his picture. I don't even want to give him the Langley, the guy in Africa. He was making statements talking about they need to go free the people of Burkina Faso that they are suffering under the leadership of Ibrahim Traore. Suffering. I saw a statement from the lady from EU. I'll put a picture too as well. the president of EU, talking about the Sahel region is very poor and they need help because of this. And my question to these Americans and to the Europeans that love to always be in Africa's business, who asked you? Who asked you to come and save us? Somebody please tell me. To the Americans that are so horny to come and save Africans, from what? Because the chaos we as Africans are dealing with in our continent today can be tied back to you guys. Oh yes, it can be tied back to you guys. It can be tied back to you guys. Every single fuckery in Africa, every coup d'etat, every instability, every terrorist group in Africa can be traced back to the West. So don't you dare come on your news channel and talk about the sufferings of the Burkina Faso people. Leave Ibrahim Traore alone. Leave Ibrahim Traore alone. And if you are an African watching this video right now, you better wake the fuck up. I just got back from the gym. It's almost morning where I am. Wake the fuck up. Share this video, like this video, share content. If we as Africans have to go and protest at every single American embassy, we must. I am ready. If I have to go and protest in the American embassy here in Switzerland, I will. Because what the fuck? What the fuck? We as Africans, we have to remind the West that we are not our parents. If you are an African today and you're watching this video, you have to tell the West that we are not our parents. We have a voice and we are going to use that voice. And social media is our biggest ally, especially TikTok. Because back then, they could do whatever they wanted to do. We'll sit on CNN and be like, okay, now we have social media. We get to see directly what he's doing. He's improving his country. I mean, Ibrahim Traore, he has supporters from America. I have seen so many black Americans chanting his praises, praying for him, wishing him well. I have seen Africans in the continent who are not even West Africans supporting Ibrahim Traore. I have seen South Africans. I've seen Kenyans, Tanzanians, Namibians, Cameroon, Nigerians support that guy like nothing. Support him. They love him. God, when he went to Ghana, the Ghanaians were cheering him. You would have thought he was the president of Ghana. That man has unified Africa to believe in good leadership. Leave Ibrahim Traore the fuck alone, America. Leave Ibrahim Traore the fuck alone, Europe. We don't need your saving, because your saving typically doesn't help anybody. It only helps you. You guys saved Libya. Where is Libya today? You guys saved the Middle East. Where is it today? You guys saved Afghanistan. Where is it today? Syria. Where is it today? Palestine. Where is it today? You guys bring nothing but destruction. You tell us to go back to our countries, yet you cannot seem to stay the fuck away from our countries. And that's why I say to you Europeans, that you're always telling us to go back to our country, especially for some of you, for the Europeans that are from these countries that just can never leave Africa alone. We are going to come to your countries. Oh yes, your countries now belong to us too. Because if your government are going to keep sticking their hands in our government, bringing guns, bringing all sort of destruction to our countries, we're going to come to yours. Oh, we are going to come to yours. And you can go far right, you can go all the farthest right, all you want. Your countries belong to us now. Because you know why? Because your government can never seem to stay the fuck away. Instead of kicking the immigrants, why don't you tell your government to shut the fuck up and leave us alone? But you guys will never do that, because you know why? Because you benefit. You benefit. You want all the resources, you want all the access, but you don't want the people. But you know what? We are an inevitable. Africans are inevitable, because no matter what you guys do to us, we multiply. We are an inevitable. Leave Ibrahim Traore alone. I've seen this playbook before. You hold your press conference with your military, talk about the people of Burkina Faso are suffering. We have to go save them. Dear Americans, have you saved your own countries? I'm asking you. To the Americans that want to come and save the people of Burkina Faso, have you solved your homelessness crisis? Have you solved your racial crisis? Every single day, there is a racist attack coming from America. Every single month, there's a school shooting. Have you saved that? Have you solved that? Have you solved your student loan crisis? Have you solved your incarceration crisis? Have you solved it? Oh no, you don't want to do that. But you want to come all the way from America to Burkina Faso to save the people of Burkina Faso. You don't care about us. You don't care about us. You care about our resources. Isn't it funny how all of a sudden the West and America want to come and save Burkina Faso after Ibrahim Traore kicked out the French? Isn't it funny how he survived over 20 assassinations, survived it. He has the loyalty of the people. He has the loyalty of his of the guards. Because if he didn't, he'd have gone. Because even that, what that tells me is that even the people close to him, they want change. Africans are tired of suffering. We are tired. We are tired. I am tired. Do you know how many Africans would love to have Ibrahim Traore as the president? As a Nigerian, I wish we could have him as our president. And that tells you one thing. A lot of you Westerners that are talking about Africa, you always love to say it wasn't a democratic government. We don't give a fuck about democracy. This is something a lot of Westerners need to understand. We don't give a shit about democracy. The average African could care less what democracy is all about. Democracy is an import. We don't care about it. What we care about as Africans is good leaders. That's it. If it comes in military, who gives a shit? But let's be honest, even you European countries, America was never built under democracy. Most of you, from the British to the French to the Germans, most of your wealth did not come under democratic. It came under monarchy. It came under monarchy, feudalism, or whatever. It was not democracy. I know that much. I know that much. You may claim to be a democratic country, but you're not. The only country that is close enough to a democracy is probably Switzerland. But I know America is not a democracy. Don't stop talking to us about democracy. The fuck? You are an oligarchy.
Our country has long been in a very complicated system. Most of you who are young like me, we were born into this system. But that's not what can allow Burkina to thrive. Because in this situation, there are only two cases. Either we accept to fight, or we remain slaves forever. I told you once, there are those who are slaves in their minds. They can only serve their master. And those people try every time to manipulate you. You must advise each other. Because every situation can be exploited by these enemies of the nation to try to discourage you, to demotivate you. So you must advise each other and not pay attention to certain remarks, even on some media. Not everyone is obliged to be patriotic. You are the first patriots. You have decided to defend the homeland. There is nothing better than that. Those who want to support you, let them support you. Those who want to discourage you through writings, you must close your ears and move forward. As for those, we will fight them here. So, we must remember something. Recently, there is a so-called NGO. It's not even an NGO. Because NGO stands for non-governmental organization. They are not non-governmental because they are funded by a federal budget, by a state. This so-called NGO produces reports claiming that the FDS and the VDP commit abuses. It went in here, it came out there. It's to tarnish your morale. It's to scare you, to prevent you from being able to fight. No. Moreover, we are going to file a complaint against this NGO because people need to understand something. What is happening to us here? It's true that they have manipulated part of our populations in the Sahel here, but they didn't have that kind of weaponry. What brought such significant weaponry into their ranks? It's Libya. Who destroyed Libya? It's this NGO, the same NGO that made false reports and gave them to those who wanted to create a rebellion so that people would intervene and overthrow Gaddafi. And the powder keg ended up being poured into the Sahel. These millions of lives that have been taken in the Sahel, we must file a complaint against this NGO because it is responsible for these false reports it made to support this thesis of attacking Libya. They have no moral lessons to give us. Look at the world. Let them go defend human rights all over the world first before coming here. We are fortunate to have similar situations in this world. You voluntarily committed yourselves. There are countries where people are forcibly taken killed. You live or you die. Others, even while trying to flee, end up dying. They don't talk about human rights because these people see us as subhumans. They see us as slaves. That's how it is in their minds. They have never changed their mindset, but it's up to us to show them that we are not slaves and we will never accept this state of affairs. So don't be fooled by the stories. They tell to anyone who will listen. You must stay focused on your fight. Stay focused. We know what we are doing. And even now, the VTP commander told me that there is a human rights training session underway for group leaders and their deputies. If we make efforts, we know it's for ourselves. We no longer do things to please someone else. We do it for our homeland. And you are committed to that. Defend your homeland. Do not listen to those individuals. They should not affect your morale. In the history of the world, there have been wars. And during the Second World War, people organized themselves to defend all over the place. But there is a country that could not defend itself, which had to come and take our ancestors to go defend them. And today that same country wants to give us lessons. The pot calling the kettle black. No. You are the descendants of those same ancestors who went to defend others, who liberated the world from Nazism. Today you are fighting for your lands. These same individuals dare to create terms to tarnish you. We oppose this. We will never agree. Continue to defend your lands. It is your wealth that interests these people. It's our gold, it's our minerals that interest them. Otherwise, why come and drive out entire villages to seize our lands? So we will fight and we will reclaim our lands, our wealth. It belongs to us. It's for us. It will benefit us and our children. I therefore encourage you to remember that this war is to free us from slavery. It's for our independence. And you must keep your spirits high, stay strong. Never give in to manipulators, to those individuals who no longer understand the notion of homeland, or to those people who come from outside to try to subdue us through their terms they invented and their organizations they created to enslave us. Fight, move forward, do everything you can. Draw, as I said, from your cultural resources, from what you have been shaped by since the village. Draw from it and wage this war. Stay focused and stay strong.
If anything happens to Captain Ibrahim Traore, there will be trouble. This wonderful man above me, I'm sure you know him by now, Captain Ibrahim Traore, who is currently the leader of Burkina Faso, and in my opinion, the savior of the whole of Africa at this point. So because he has kicked out the Western influence in his country, France has run to America, and the West is running to America to help them, to take this guy out, to unalive this guy by fire, by force. Because they understand what he represents, and what he represents is very, very dangerous to the West, to the powers that be, that do not ever want to see Africans winning, that do not ever want to see Africa as a whole, as a continent, to actually start functioning properly, to actually start growing and developing faster and further. Because when that happens, they know that the West will collapse. So they are concocting a plan and putting out ridiculous rumors into the world about Captain Ibrahim, saying that he is corrupt, he is diverting funds from the natural resources in his country, which includes things like gold and other natural resources, and he is using it to enrich himself and the people around him, his family. All of these are baseless lies, my people. Don't be fooled by these people. Do not be fooled by the Western propaganda. Listen, these people need to understand that we are not our ancestors, we are not our parents, we are not our grandparents. We are a totally different generation.
And I'm a period.
From millennials and Gen Zs onwards, we do not take the same bullshit and we do not absorb the same propaganda that even our parents did in their time. Not in this era of social media, not in this era of finding out the real news from the source, from people on ground. You cannot feed us lies through, organized media like the news channels and newspapers. It doesn't work anymore. So they are really, really trying to frustrate this guy, and in fact, they are trying to unalive him. And they need to understand that if that happens, there will be unrest all over the world. People are now doing protests in different parts of the world in support of Captain Ibrahim Traore, and nothing's even happened to him yet. There's protests for a guy who's still alive. Imagine if they are successful, God forbid, in unaliving this man. You people will hear it that day. You people will know and understand that we are not the same as our parents. So I just want to give a quick shout out to all of the people who are protesting, especially African people, including the non-African people who are actually standing with the African people in these protests and taking part in these protests. I salute you. I truly, truly salute you, and may God continue to protect Captain Ibrahim Traore. We are praying for you every single day. We are praying for you, my brother. We are praying for you, and we wish we had one of you in every single African nation and every black nation all around the world. So just a quick message of support from Celeb Central Africa. We will, of course, be bringing you updates on this political story. Until next time, guys. Bye.
Good evening, my people. Welcome to Local Matter. Another breaking news don't deal like this. So another cocoa don't deal like this. So this Burkina Faso president might be the best president where we don't ever see for the whole Africa. Oh. This guy is working perfectly well. Oh. This guy is doing well in that country. He might say the HDG myself don't even come out. Don't they talk say may they leave their president for them. Say if anything do their president, they go pin them. Oh. Now waiting they been talk with that. Oh. They talk say now waiting they want now their president they do, and now waiting suppose they happen for this country called Nigeria. Now can they happen for all this Burkina Faso, Mali, and some other small country where we say now military they rule. Because as it be so, even international community, all this foreign community, it don't depend them. The thing don't they pepper them because they know if you enter that country, they do anyhow. Just like the way that they take the enter country ruled by civilian, they do anyhow. Now so they matter bio, now so they cocoa bio. Make una watch this video now. Make una hear waiting they happen for inside this video. I beg if today be the first time where they come across this channel, I beg don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that whenever we drop another Ubonga video, now you go be the first person where go say more. Thank you.
African nations have played for decades. April 16, 2025, midnight approaches in Ouagadougou. Armed men move towards the presidential palace. Another coup d'etat in motion. Foreign powers watch, expecting Captain Ibrahim Traore to fall like many other African